Hey YouTube, I'm back just to give an update about myomectomy after pregnancy after myomectomy. Sorry. Um, so unfortunately, I did have a miscarriage. I'm actually miscarrying right now. After I found out that my ACG levels weren't doubling, but they were slowly rising, that was a clear indication, according to the doctor, that I was having a miscarriage. I am miscarrying naturally, and I did have a ultrasound maybe a few days after I got my last ACG levels that only rose to a 4,000. Um, I got an ultrasound and there was no blood flow going to the fetus. There was no fetus. There was no fetal pole. Only a gestational sac and a yolk. So I'm very upset. I'm very sad about it. Um, the doctors don't have a clear um, diagnosis to what caused the miscarriage, but I am pretty sure that it was from the fibroids. The fibroids grew miraculously once I got pregnant, and I can actually just press on my stomach now and feel this one fibroid that's near the same area where a fetus would develop. So I am guessing that the fibroid weakened my uterus lining and is taking the blood supply away from and was taking the blood supply away from the fetus. So now they are not going to budge or do anything to figure out what really caused the miscarriage for sure until I have a third miscarriage. And honestly, I do not know how I'm going to handle another miscarriage. I've already had, this is going to be my second miscarriage, and I do not know how I can handle another one. Now, the last video, I said that I was going to go to Vegas for my birthday. Vegas was a terrible trip. Me and my man, all we did was argue, and it just wasn't a good time. So now I'm back home, and I'm happy that I'm not in Vegas anymore because Vegas was too overwhelming for me, um, being as though I was going through so much. So now the option is to get pregnant again, um, and they're not going to do anything until I have a third miscarriage. And I actually went back to the doctor that took my fibroids out, and I told him the situation because I haven't been keeping contact with him at all because there's something about him I don't like. We don't connect. I don't trust him. So, but I did go back to him because I had an appointment, a prenatal appointment with him July 15th. So I went to that prenatal appointment, and of course they didn't even know that I was there for a prenatal appointment because that doctor's office is terrible. I would never recommend it. Again, I'm not going to say which one it is on camera, but I'll try to figure out some type of way if somebody asks me. Maybe you can give me an email or something, I'll send it. I don't know. But anyway, so when I talked to him, I told him about how the fibroids grew back and that I thought, they were all gone. And he said, well, you do have about 3 of them that were the size of a grain of rice. So I kept them there within your uterine cavity. And so I said, okay, well, what should I do about it now? Because now it's there, and now it's a threat to my pregnancy or any pregnancies I have in the future. And so he goes, if you have another miscarriage, if you have a third miscarriage, we're going to remove that one fibroid. And he knows exactly what fibroid I'm talking about we're going to remove that one fibroid intravaginally, which means they're going to go through the vagina, um, and I think that they inject it with something or another, and then the fibroid dies, and then the fibroid is gone because it dies and then it shrinks down or something like that. Um, so he says once you have another pregnancy and that pregnancy doesn't work out, we'll remove it intravaginally. So I'm like so confused as into what to do at this point. I'm so ready to go to Penn Medicine, Huck University of Penn Hospital, and go sort out those doctors and see if they can help me, because this doctor here, I something about him I don't trust, and he might just really be telling me the truth, and he might really just have my best interest in mind, but I don't feel that, so I will have to go to another doctor. And in addition to me not trusting him, he's very rude, and he cuts me off, and he doesn't want to hear everything I have to say. He'll say, okay, all right, well, just tell me what happened when you went to the ER, and he'll cut me off. He's not very friendly. No, I would never recommend this man. Um, so basically, I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to keep trying. I have to wait 2 months to try again, and we're going to keep trying. And if I have another, God forbid, miscarriage, then I guess I'll be getting my fibroid and these other fibroids removed and trying again. It's something I don't feel like doing. I just want to get pregnant and have a very healthy pregnancy. But unfortunately, I am not that lucky in that department. But thank God for people who are able to solve my problem. So, bye guys. Thanks for listening. Any questions, hit me in the comment box.